In this video, I'm going to teach you how to make $10,000 per month working from home. I'm going to teach you step by step, clarify everything, give you an understanding of what you have to do each step of the way. And who am I to teach you on this? Well, I have been earning full-time income online since 2006 and have been working online long before that. And that means I've been working from home for over 20 years. I am highly family oriented. I like my kids being around me. All my children are homeschooled. My youngest child is 15 years, to give you an idea. So, and all of them are homeschooled. They never stepped into a regular school for one day. So I like having my family around. So, and for me to make that possible, I had to work from home. Even when I had an office, I call on phone. I only spent a maximum of 2 weeks. I traveled to stay with them in the office. I stayed for a maximum of 2 weeks. So for all these years I've been doing internet marketing, I've been working from home. So I think I'm eminently qualified to show you what works and what doesn't work. Now, enough of the introduction. Let me show you the steps. Simple. You can do it. You can do it. The first step, and it's a critical step, is picking a high-ticket niche. There's an Igbo proverb that says, you don't look for something in the pocket of somebody looking for something, meaning you don't look for money in a man who is looking for his money. He has lost his money and is looking for it, and say you want to find money in his own pocket. You don't do that. If you want to make money online, you have to sell to people who spend money online or who have the capacity to spend money online. And there are niches that are known to be low-ticket niches. There are niches that are known to be high-ticket niches. Let me give you an example of a very high-ticket niche. A high-ticket niche is, let's say, investment. It's a high-ticket niche. And let me just talk about people who buy gold, who buy silver. These are high-ticket niches. Commissions are as high as 10K, 20K, 50K. Yes, commissions. If you refer somebody, you can get as much as 50K. Now, if you watch some of my other videos, you have also seen me talk about somebody who got $73,000 commission from one click. Now, that was in also another type of investment, but that has to do with digital properties. Digital properties being our websites, YouTube channels, social media accounts, and all such things. Now, people are diversifying their portfolios, investment portfolios, and adding digital products, because people are beginning to understand that digital assets are actually powerful assets that are not tied to locations, are not subject to draconian government policies. Somebody can easily move a digital asset because all you need to do is to change where you receive payment. That's all. So your digital asset is online. So many people are coming there. So that niche is a high-paying niche. Why? Because people spend a lot of money there. Imagine somebody buying a site or a digital asset for $3 million, and you're the one who referred him or her. Your commission is going to be very high. If they give you just 2% commission, you can do the math. It's going to be a very big amount. So pick a high-ticket niche. Now, this high-ticket niche must not be an investment. People who sell caterpillars online, caterpillar parts online, the commissions are big. People who book private jets and people who refer them to book private jets, their commissions are big. In fact, there was a time I was doing something called mesothelioma. I think it's a form of cancer. If you are in the medical field and you think you are competent, there are a lot of things you can do. There are injury lawyers, and the amount they pay for things like injury claims in a country like the US are quite high. I've earned $538 per lead, not per sale. Just people who've completed a form. When you bring people who complete a form and then click submit, when they verify that it's a real person, you get $538. Yes, I have done that, and I did it for mesothelioma. I did it for I think asbestos cancer or something like that. It's been a while I did that, but I'm just trying to tell you that such niches, every action you deliver pays you a large chunk of money. Now, so that you don't think it's restricted to maybe some specialized, highly complicated niches. People make $1,000 and more promoting bags, women's handbags, designer handbags. Of course, if you are into women's stuff, you know that there are handbags that cost as much as $30,000. And now there's a site called Farfetch that pays $7. $7% of whatever the sale price is. So if the handbag sells for $30,000, 7% will be what? 2,100. If I'm not wrong, that's 2,100. 7%. Now that same site sells men's fashion items. So if you are into fashion, it's something you can do, so that you can pick a high-paying niche. There are many of them, but make sure you don't pick a niche where they are paying you small money. Why? If you pick a niche where they are paying you small money, you might get a lot of traffic, but the return on your traffic will be low. And let nobody deceive you. What it will take you to create a video, for example, if you are creating a video that will eventually promote or link to a product where they pay you a $1,000 commission per sale, it is the same effort you put into at least on the average, it's the same effort you put into a video where you are promoting a product where they will give you a commission of $5. So why not go for high ticket niches? And I encourage you to do that. It will make your work more focused and more rewarding. Because if you know that, look, if I get just 20 sales from this video over the course of 1 year, it is very worth it. You will put in more time. You'll be more thorough in what you are doing. So pick a high ticket niche. After picking your niche, the next step is what? Start building a filtered audience. Start building a filtered audience. People will tell you to build an audience, but you don't want any type of audience. You want to build a filtered audience. Let's say you decide to go into fashion and you want to sell to high ticket fashion enthusiasts, people who will spend the money, who have the capacity and the willingness to do that. Okay, you start your YouTube channel, and within the channel you're also talking about products that sell for, let's say, $30, $50, and they will give you a commission of maybe the same 7%, for example, but 7% on $50. You can do the math and find out that you're making some sense. What you're doing by doing such videos, because such videos might get you a lot of views, is that you are diluting your audience. You will get more views, but a diluted audience. And what does a diluted audience do for you? It harms you on the long run. Because when you do your video, YouTube's algorithm, for example, will be showing your video to people like that who have already watched your video or who have subscribed to your channel. And because they are not the kind of people who have the capacity or the interest or both to buy what you are offering, you will not be getting the kind of conversions you want. But if you focus on selling just to people who have both the capacity and the willingness to buy high-end designer fashion items, do you see what happens? Every time you release a new video, YouTube's algorithm has learned that your subscribers and your target market are people who buy high-end designer stuff. So YouTube algorithm will push it to such people. So and it pushes it to such people love such things, they come see it, some buy, but even if they don't buy, you reinforce again by that action to the algorithm that what you are about is what? High ticket fashion items, and they'll keep pushing it. So though your view count or your subscriber count might not be so high, because you're dealing with a focused niche, a focused audience, you're not watering your audience down. You can be sure that the algorithm will be pushing your video to such people alone. So how do you make sure you do this? Only post content that is relevant to your target audience. Don't bother about other people, and don't let vain metrics bother you. My subscriber count is not high. My subscribers are not. Don't worry yourself about those things. What you are about is making money. And if you do this correctly, you can make $10,000 with views of less than 1,000. Yes, you can. Because if you are selling high designer items, all you need is just, let's say they pay you 2,100 in commissions. All you need is just 5 sales, five. So it is not a stretch. If you have 1,000 people who are capable and interested in high ticket, in high level, high cost designer fashion items, who have the money to pay and are interested in it, if such people are the ones who come to your YouTube channel and your content interests them, and you have 1,000 of them, are you trying to tell me that it's a stretch for you to get 5 out of 1,000 people who will eventually buy one of them? You get the point. So don't let view counts, subscriber counts bother you. What should bother you is how much am I making. I will share a story. Let me just share this story. It has been bubbling in my heart. Let me not. Somebody told the story of an Igbo man from a half-year Riverside who was invited as a chief launcher to a program. And the chairman also was a professor. I know professors mostly don't have money, but they know how to talk big grammar. And the man who was brought from that side was not a very educated man, an illiterate. But the man was a very wealthy illiterate. But he went with his sidekick who understands English, can help him bridge the gap, communicate, and all those stuff. So when the professor started talking, the man was still listening, the much he could pick in English. And finally the man said, I'm going to support this project with my moral support. Then the wealthy Igbo man turned to his sidekick and said, moral support. Now let me interpret this to you, because the wealthy Igbo man, not recently, it's a while ago, thought that moral support maybe was a form of currency like dollar and pounds. So he turned to his sidekick and asked him, if you convert that moral support, what does it translate to? How much does it translate to? So I want you to have that mindset. Say, all this view, all this subscriber count, all these metrics, all these shares, all these comments, all these conversions, all these things, all these metrics, all these things, how much does it convert to? Let that be your focus, and you will not be swayed. You will target your focus audience. Now the next thing you have to do, actually these things are not this then that. The one that is first is pick a niche. But the next step and the second step, you are actually supposed to do them concurrently. This next step is what? Create or find a high ticket offers. You can either create them or you can find them. Now, I prefer creating, because creating reduces your competition. But you can either create or find them. Like the examples I gave you about the designer products, designer bags, designer fashion items. Now, those are high ticket. You can find them. You can search for them online and find high ticket affiliate programs or high paying affiliate programs in your niche. Like I say, high paying affiliate programs in fashion or in shoes or whatever. And you pick that. But that's one way to do it. But the way I actually prefer is creating your own products and services. Now, if you cannot do that, go for affiliate programs. But if you can, create your own programs and also add affiliate programs so you get the best of both worlds. So what are the kind of products you can create? You can create simple digital products. Simple digital products, like, I'll give you an example. You can create templates. You can create prompts that you use, ChatGPT prompts and things like that. People are selling prompts now. Because if you have the right prompts, you can deliver, you can make your work, can cut off some work you need to do. And the problem is, most people don't know how to write prompts. So I just use that as an example. So people sell prompts. You can sell digital, you can sell ebooks, you can create ebooks. But I'm telling you that things that are hot now are things like prompts, ChatGPT prompts you can use on AI. So let's say you are teaching people how to create videos on your channel. That's what you teach people. Now, people might have challenges with coming up with ideas or coming up, writing their script or getting directors calls. What ideas? How do I shoot this? How do I go about that? You can create prompts that if they put this, remove the placeholders, it will give them this result. If you do that, and this thing can shorten their work that was supposed to take them 1 week, they can do it in hours. What do you think it's worth? It's worth a lot. Now, if you sell that prompt, say for $7, for $10, you make money. So those offers have to be aligned with your niche. So create simple digital products. It could be templates, it could be prompts, it could be ebooks and things like that. Easy. The other thing you can do is create done-for-you services. I love this. Let's say you're teaching people how to create thumbnails using a specific tool, let's say Canva. If you are teaching them how to create thumbnails, you walk them through the whole process. They are supposed to understand it. But even though they understand it, some people might not be inclined to doing it. They may just say, I prefer somebody else doing it for me. So as you finish teaching them, you say, okay, if you want me to do it for you, we have a done-for-you service where I can create 5 thumbnails for you that will give you a high click-through rate. In fact, you can keep us on retainership where we create so and so for you. You work out your plan. And when you do that, people will pay. If they love what you are teaching and understand it, and now see, I don't have time, or I don't want to go through the stress of creating it myself, they hire you. Because whether you like it or not, there are people who can create thumbnails, but because of the size of their channel or because of the number of channels they operate, it might not be efficient for them to be creating their thumbnails by themselves. So if the person watches your stuff and wow, this guy knows about thumbnails, you can say, okay, can I just outsource this part to you? How much will it cost for you to be creating my thumbnails? I have so number of channels, and that's your money. So you have created an offer, simple, done for you service. You can apply it to whatever niche you are in. You just have to be creative. Offer done for you services. The other thing is coaching and consultation. Under coaching, I will include coaching courses, mentorship, and all those kind of things. If you can show people how they can go from point A to point B, achieve a transformation, then you can coach. If you can teach people how to, let's say, build tables at home, they want to do it by themselves. You want to teach them how to build simple decks, tables. There are people like that who like learning something. If you know, you can teach them how to do practical carpentry things around home, and you want to teach them the basics. And you know, you can take somebody within, say, 7 weeks course from here to here. There are people who love it if you package it correctly. You can teach people anything imaginable that will what? Give them a skill, give them an advantage, or put them in a position where they will live life better. Once you can do that, you can have a coaching program for that. You can also have consultations, which will be one-on-one. These things you can do, you can set up. These are services you can do. And if you do them, the advantage is that from the day you set up your channel and publish your first video, if you have done this correctly, you have something to sell to them. Because when we talk about affiliate program, there are some affiliate programs, in fact, the best affiliate programs will not accept you until they have seen your capacity or you show your capacity. But if you have your program, you don't need anybody to accept you or reject you. You are the one who have created it, so you can start. So this gives you an advantage and helps you start making money from day one. Now, what's the next thing? You need to set up your email marketing system and prospect qualification system. I'll explain this. Your email marketing system is how you are able to what? Reach these people repeatedly. Once somebody gives you an email, it's like he has given you his address and giving you access to visit him all the time. In fact, he has given you the key to his house. That is why check. If you want to sign up for any program, or even if you want to sign up for YouTube, Facebook, any of these major companies, they will ask you to either sign in with your email or provide your email and sometimes along with your phone number. If these big companies did, why do you think they do that? Check. You will get notifications in your email that somebody has posted something about something on Facebook. You get notifications about something on YouTube. You get about almost all the major social media and video sites. They do that. And there's practically nothing you can do online with a big company that they will not ask you. If they're asking you to sign up, they will not ask you to provide your email and or your phone number. There's a reason for that. The email of your prospects is one of the most valuable assets your business will own. Why? It gives you an opportunity, it gives you the platform to meet and reach them repeatedly. Now, if you do this correctly, people sign up. You can even use it to also grow your YouTube channel. Since you are doing videos for a targeted, filtered audience, when you do a new video, while YouTube notification will be sending out for those who click the bell and notification, you can also write an email. By the way, I've created a video on this and this. I will help you do this. Bam, send the link. Some of them will sign up and they will boost and as they consume, they are getting to trust you more, and they're also helping your YouTube channel grow. And it's like what? A victory cycle. So don't fail to build your email list and set up your email marketing. This video is not about how to do it. I teach that in details in my mentorship program. I walk you through every process. So if you're interested in that, you can click the link in the pinned comment or description below. There's another part of that. If you're selling high ticket offers, and especially if they are your own offers, to have a qualification system, a prospect qualification system. If you decide, for example, now to join my mentorship program or pay for my done for you, you will not just, if you click the link in the description or pinned comment, they will not just take you to me. Yes, they will take you to sign up, but that's first step. After you sign up, you'll be sent to a page where you fill an application form. In that application form, we want to make sure that you are a good fit for us and we are a good fit for you. Because there's no point wasting your time or my time. You get the point? So that form, when you fill it out and submit, our system automatically qualifies or disqualifies you. If you are qualified, then we'll send you an email where you book a call. Now, imagine, there are many people who will watch this video, and not say, I don't want to sign up. They have already disqualified themselves. They are not my target. They are not my prospects. They might become my prospects tomorrow. They might become in 20 years. They might become in 2 years. But today, they are not my ideal. They are not my prospect. Those who really need what I offer will click the link. And when they click the link, those who need what I offer will provide their email and sign up and give me their phone number. After that, when I tell them you need to apply, I show them the form, they'll see the form. Those who really need my stuff will not say, I don't want Jerry, move. Anybody who looks at the application says, why should I fill this form and leave? He's not my prospect. Why? Anybody who cannot settle down and fill my application form cannot do the training, cannot do my mentorship training. So that has already saved me problems. So I say, but the person can buy. You don't want everybody who can buy, especially if you are selling a training or coaching program. Why? If you sell to the wrong person, the person buys, you've collected the money. But because the person does not do the work that is necessary for him to get the results you are promoting, you are promising, that person will not get the results, and the person will not tell the world that it was him that or her that did not do the work. They will end up saying, I paid for that course, it did not work, I didn't get the result. They will not say they didn't go through the process. So as much as possible, we want to eliminate people who can pay, but who won't do the work. Yes, you might leave some money, you might lose some money in the short term, but in the long run, you fortify your business because you're getting people who really will do the work or do the steps necessary to get the results you have promised. This is important. So anybody who refuses to go through the next phase is not my qualified prospect. And you need to implement such things if you are selling a high-ticket offer. Don't miss this. I can go into more details, but it will be beyond the scope of this video. So if you're interested in learning more about that, that's why you need to sign up for my 10K in 24 mentorship program. The next step, and the critical step, very important step, is converting these prospects into what? Buyers, people who pay. Since you have set up, if you have set up everything I talked about correctly, all you need to do is to what? Start sending the emails in a certain way. Start running webinars. Start having them book calls and responding to the book calls. Now, there's a way to write emails that capture people and make them, nurture them, make them become friends, that make them see you as a friend, and then make them trust your expertise. There's a way to go about it, but it's beyond the scope of this video. But I'm just showing you, if you send emails daily, sensible emails daily, even if you're not doing the extremely, don't follow my exact strategy. If you send emails daily, you are already ahead of maybe more than 80% of other marketers. Then from time to time, you can hold webinars that give them value, or even webinars that are just places where people, do you have any problems? Do you have questions with the things I've been talking about? Do you have objections that you want to clarify? What is it? Anything. This is a Q&A live call or live Zoom call. Come and ask any question. Where they are watching your face, you are seeing them, ask questions. Then deal with the book calls. Treat people with respect when you are calling them. Call them, treat their concern, answer them, show them you are interested in making them get the results, the outcome. When you show people that you are interested in them getting the outcome and you are not just looking to collect the money and go, your business will grow. Your business will grow. Most people are just interested in collecting money from people and go, no. To convert people, show interest, real interest in what they're doing. And even when people come and want to pay you and you see they are not qualified for what you want to do, or they will not get the results you are promising, discourage them, tell them why they shouldn't pay, why you don't want them to join. Let me give you a practical example. I was teaching people in my previous products, I was teaching people how to start a mini importation business with little or no capital. And that thing actually was what, that particular video and the whole setup made me over $200,000. Not profit, but revenue. Now look at what happened. As we were teaching this thing, I included access to me. People will call me. Some people will call me even from abroad and ask me questions. Some people will call me thanking me after I've helped them explain things. Do you know, some people will call me and say, I'm ready, I want to buy stuff worth 1 million naira. I want to import. I've watched your video and I've seen how I can do it. I want to import. Will this thing work? And I ask them, and say, okay, I have done it before. The last time I did, I bought something worth 500,000 and I didn't sell. I wasn't able to sell, but now I've watched your video and I'm confident I am going to do it. Now I want to buy it from you. And they expect me to tell them to go ahead. Then I ask them, why didn't you sell the first time you bought? The ones you bought before, not from us, from other people. Why weren't you able to sell? Were the products bad? They say no, the products were not bad. So why didn't you sell them? I don't know how to sell. Okay. Do you now know how to sell? Say no. And you want to give us 1 million naira to help you bring in new goods? Say yes. Do you know how you will sell them? They say no. So then why are you going to waste your 1 million naira? You have the ones you got before you didn't sell. Buying from us will not make you sell. It is knowing how to sell that will make you sell. You need to learn how to sell. So hold your money. Don't buy from us. Go and learn how to sell first. Because if you couldn't sell the first one and you have not learned how to sell them, if you buy our own, you will not be able to sell them too. And some people just stay quiet after I've said that. Bros, thank you. Because to see the passion in me while I was talking or teaching in the video, the passion in me transmits to them and they now say, okay. Sorry, my phone. Because they see the passion in me while I'm explaining the process and how it works and how they make a lot of money. And they are, some people are like that who feel infected and they come excitedly. I want to join, I want to buy. And they have money, they want to drop the money. And you look at them, explain, as you talk with them in the call, say, no, you're not supposed to buy. Yes, we would like to make money, but we don't want to make money from people who will not get the benefit. Look at what you should do first. Take time, go and learn how to sell things online, how to do Facebook ad, how to do this. When you master this, then come back and you'll be able to sell. And the person is grateful. So if this person eventually goes and does what you taught, go and learn how to do marketing, how to promote things, and they now know how to market. They will come back to you. And they will come back to you with so much trust because they see you are concerned about their progress, about their success. You don't just want to collect money from them. Don't miss this. Whether in your email, in your webinars, in your book calls, treat people with respect. Be focused on their success. Their success is what determines your success. Now, I've told you the steps, but before I round up and close this video, I need to tell you one critical part to working from home. If you miss it, everything will crash. Everything will not even take off. What is it? You must create a workspace and a work time. Because you are working from home or you want to work from home, you need to have a space. If you are blessed with multiple rooms and you can have a place you can call your office or a study, where once you enter, everybody in the house knows you are working there. Like here now, I'm working from home. I'm in a room called my office. If I turn the camera to the other side, you will see my bookshelf. If you turn, you will see my chair where people who want to see me sit down. But it's in the house. Now that I'm recording, my people are not here. And nobody knocks on the door. Nobody interrupts me. The only thing that can interrupt me is my alarm on my phone. And I forgot to turn it off. The point I'm making is nobody interrupts me. If somebody comes to my house to visit the house, my mother or whoever, nobody will come into the room until when I come out. Now that they know I'm recording, because I have a space. And over time, your siblings, your friends will know he walks between so time and so time. Don't go to his house or don't go to our house by that time. If you don't create the space and create the work time, you won't be able to make it because people will be barging in to your space and your day will be lost. Before you know it, your friend will not get work or who is on leave. Okay, I'm on leave. Where will I go to? Okay, she's at home. She works at home. They come and start gisting with you. No, but let everybody in your circle know I work. I have my work office between this time. So if any of them wants to violate it and come, tell your children, whoever is there, sorry, she's working. She cannot attend to you until so time. Unless it's an emergency or something that definitely they could call you out from an office, even if you are working in another person's office. Such things are the things for which they should call you out. If you don't do this, you will not be able to work from home. But do this, create a space for yourself, workspace, and create a time where you work. If possible, bath, take your bath, brush your teeth, get ready like somebody going to office. Of course, you might wear your boxers or wear your casual clothes, but prepare, I'm going to the office. And when you go to the office, everybody knows you are at work. That is what will make it work. If you want somebody who will mentor you and take you step by step, what I did here was to tell you what to do. The details of how to do each of the steps are not things I can teach in one video. If I want to teach in one video, that video will be more than 24 hours long. Yes, and because of that, we take you step by step so you don't have information overload. Like when you say picking a niche, you want to spend maybe a number of days teaching you the nuances. Look at go. Have you considered this? Have you done this? Have you done this? Have you checked this? Have you considered this? Will this work? Those things are not things we can teach you like this in a YouTube video. You need to be part of the mentorship program. If you are interested, click the link below. If you are interested in making $10,000 per month or more or less, but you don't think you can do this work, you are saying, this is a book roots of too much book talk there here, and you cannot do it, but you're interested. We have a done for you service where you pay us and we set up the system for you. The system makes you the money. When you make the money, the system makes you the money. We do the job. That's a percentage we own in the business, and there's a percentage you own. If you want details on that, you can also click the second link, DFY-Passive. It's in the pinned comment and description below. Whichever you want, you can do that. And if you belong to the third category, you don't have money to pay. You cannot pay because my mentorship program is not free. My done for you is not free. You don't have the kind of money we're talking about to pay. No problem. We also have how to make 1 million naira per month in 120 days. It's going to be hard work, but we show you all you need to start making 1 million naira per month in 120 days. And we'll teach that for free. The link will show up on the screen right about now, and you can also see it in the pinned comment and description below. We are building for the long term. If you do what we have taught in the free version and make 1 million naira, of course, most people will want to go to the next level, and then you can pay us because you'll be able to pay us. Thank you for watching this video. God bless you. Have a great life.